Hello everyone, welcome back to Revival Tournaments. This is Gold Mason. I am joined once again by Mad Dog.
How's it going?
Pretty good, pretty good. So we are doing a bit of a format change. Instead of covering all of the best of ones individually, we will be covering the best of ones grouped together, as well as the best of three all in one video going forward after this one. We have already recorded Sadlicius versus Starmaster, so that one will be its own separate video, but going forward it will be all of the best of threes and all of the best of ones and the best of three from each individual team pairing in one video.
Yep.
Which is exciting.
Much cleaner. Yeah.
Yeah.
A bit longer videos.
I know everybody has been hungry for more long-form content, especially with all of the best of one tours going on, so we figured that this is the best way moving forward. Anyways, it is the Whirlands Kingdras versus the Scythe Lords, and our first matchup is Bag of Trixx, who I personally have never heard of, versus Typhoon Carter. And
yeah, it'd be exciting to see what two newer faces to ADVOU bring.
Absolutely. And we're going to jump right into these games. Swampert is in.
Switch. Maybe no Scam, that means.
Entirely possible. Or just feared like a Fire Blast. I feel like a lot of people nowadays with Tar do Fire Blast into Zapdos. It's a pretty good move.
You definitely can, yeah. But going Swampert on Tar is very passive.
Yep, there's that Scam.
So yeah, I was just scouting in the fire move. And we see a mag, and ooh. The rookie mistake of
Yep. Still somebody is not particularly oh no. Yeah. Not particularly well versed in some of the intricacies of ADVOU when they toxic first turn with Skarmory.
Yeah. Rule of thumb is always spike first.
Usually that one spike is all you need against a team with Magneton.
Yeah. Like you can see here, the 3 grounded Pokemon, Snorlax definitely doesn't like a spike being on the field.
And that mag already got so much value. Killing Skarmory without the spike coming up, and it got a sub
The
and toxic on Swampert, yep. There's a nice read on Celebi coming in, but it probably doesn't matter. It's an interesting team from Carter. 5 grounded already, possibly like immense or something, but
You'd have to guess it's immense.
Mm-hmm. It could also be like a Suicune though. Metagross is your only ground resist. Or rock resist, sorry.
Maybe Arrow.
Maybe.
On the
Spikeless Arrow is crazy though.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's the Ments. And that just might be over. Not sure what the last is from Bag of Trixx. Possibly like a Metagross. Or Tar, yep. Tar makes a lot of sense. Oh no. Does it live sand? Oh no! Yep.
I don't know if Taikata had to stay in there and risk it, but
I mean, if you're EV'd to live it, then you know.
Yeah.
Also, might
Yeah,
not.
because if Mence goes down there, Aero can like click EQ pretty easily.
Oh yeah, I
Maybe like
guess.
get through.
I guess it does make that Arrow matchup a lot scarier. Although I think Ty Carter was quite ahead at that point, could make those riskier plays. I don't really like Ty Carter's team, not gonna lie. But it definitely feels like it destroys people who are a little bit less familiar with the tier, especially an Arrow Spikes build like that.
Yeah, just fizz off and got the Scam before it got a spike down as well. Sort of like went perfectly for the team.
Exactly.
Toxic on the Swampert as well, so it can't check the physical threats.
Yeah. Didn't even need to use the tar for much there. But we're on to game 2. It is Laurel, an SPL mainstay, versus Hiro, the tour director on Smogon, and pretty active face in the community for both of them, actually. So we're going to go into that game. I feel like I don't see a lot of Mence versus Mence leads these days.
Ooh, the hard Dragon Claw. Could mean Hiro's running plus speed, makes sense.
Yep, and it did show... No, actually, Laurel showed us faster.
Yeah, okay.
From the Intimidates going off.
It's a weird declaw then.
Might be a little bit of Spadef to guarantee live on Dragonclaw, so might as well take the damage, or just doesn't want Mence around. It's looking like it might be a DD Mence, or sorry, CB Mence from Laurel. No, never mind. The Blissey Perk.
Yeah, there's the Scam. See how he pivots this.
Protect is good for a Fire Blast PP and possibly that pivot you were talking about. Never mind.
Oh, just stays in, gets the Toxic off. But it's going to mean it's hard to get a spike with the Scam.
Yeah, I don't hate going for the Toxic. Mence showing leftovers means that the chances of a Magneton are low. And Mence was very threatening to this team.
Yeah, I'm guessing meta loss for Hiro.
Almost certainly.
Taunt Guard could be Giga, but it's probably not. Scouts it anyway. Scum in on Bliss is nice, gets the spike.
Yeah, that's perfect. And it's Seismic Toss Bliss, so Scarm survives. Didn't talk about it when it happened, but that is a Cloyster from Laurel. The spike is up, but Cloyster has the potential to spin it away. Although I will say that all of Hiro's Pokemon have, other than Skarmory itself, have a chance of taking down Cloyster before it can do that.
I'm not sure if Cloyster can get the spin versus Gengar. You'd have to play it perfectly.
That too. I like how Hiro has been healing the Skarmory up. I know that he traded the Celebi for it, but especially if the Gengar does end up having Giga Drain, like, it's a really nice trade. Or the Salamence has HP Grass.
Yeah, this Swampert is looking like a threat though. Now that B's dead. Yeah, you might be right with that banded call. Oh no, there's lefties. Never mind. Missed it.
It did look like a decent chunk of damage though. Cloyster is in. Gengar is going to take a Surf here, more than likely. Or an Ice Beam.
Yeah, there's no point really getting your own spike when you see 3 flying on Hiro's team.
Yep.
I'm surprised Hiro's not going Tar. But I guess he doesn't want to play around with getting parried.
Hiro is down to 10 seconds on the clock, by the way.
Mence takes the Wisp, which means Bliss will check it. Outside of spikes.
Cloyster did take 3 spikes earlier, yeah. It's definitely a bit in Laurel's favor here, but not too much.
Well, if Hiro lets in the Cloy, it can spin off all these spikes. If it has spin.
Well, almost certainly, right?
You'd hope so, yeah.
I can't even think of 4 moves that Cloyster can run other than getting spikes.
It could be like stabs. Spikes, yeah.
Surf. Yeah, there's the rapid spin. Toxic. Notably, a boom from Cloyster won't actually, yeah, wouldn't actually do anything. Skarm gets the spike back down. Cloyster's on a clock.
Ooh, big roar.
I don't even think that was trying to call anything out. I think it was just trying to get the tar out of there. Not let it dragon dance, and it caught a sub.
Yeah.
No full pars yet for Laurel.
Mence. Ooh, Wish. It's interesting.
That was incredibly weird clicks from both of them. Laurel was faster, so definitely could guarantee the kill. Instead switching to Tar. And Hiro clicked Grass, expecting Pert to come in. But again, Laurel's was faster. With Mence down, Hiro's gonna have a tough time killing that Salamence. That Toxic from earlier is actually really important now.
It's interesting though because Laurel's gonna struggle to kill this Skarm.
Yeah, especially once the Salamence goes down. This Tar had Ice Beam, yeah, there's the flamethrower.
Now it's pretty much dead.
It can still come back in. It would have 3% on the entry. So it's not completely
Chance
dead.
maybe to wish it with Salamence.
Although actually, if it comes in on Skarmory, it just gets toxic, then dies.
Are we gonna see a wish? A roll, sorry. Yeah. Now it's dead.
Now it's dead.
So yeah, I reckon agility meta should be able to win. Or you wouldn't even need to agility really.
Yeah. Pert is going to be at 30% coming in. I was going to say Laurel probably predicts and goes break here.
Yeah, I think Hiro's fine with that trade.
Mm-hmm. Skarmory pretty much solos by itself now. Toxic and then... Yep.
We're gonna see a hard meta? No, not yet. Toxics and then rolls. Doesn't make a lot of sense.
Yeah, don't love that. Yep, protect makes sense. You do protect and then toxic and then protect again, then hard meta, I think.
Feels like this scum hasn't full parried at all.
Roar also works. Getting some chip on the pert. This pert has not shown Hydro Pump. Oh.
Oh, big.
Yep. Ice Beam, Protect, Roar,
Toxic.
Earthquake, more than likely.
Yeah, that should be game.
Yep.
I'd love to see if this scum has full parried at all. Oh, there's one.
You manifested
On the
it
Switch.
immediately?
Just go meta, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, you
Like
predicted it.
protect.
You predicted it for sure. The Skarmory was basically unkillable when the Gengar went down and the Salamence was toxic.
Yeah. Now, boom. GG.
It was free and it's over. Very nice game.
Yeah, an interesting one.
I think the biggest misplay probably was letting Skarmory get the 3 spikes back up for only 2 from Cloy. It tried to rapid spin again the last turn, but it obviously died to Toxic while Skarmory didn't full par and got a protect off, so a little bit of a misplay there from Laurel. I think spinning on the second spike doesn't mean very much if you know you're not going to get the third. Probably should have even gone for the third spike there. I don't know if it would have changed anything though. Again, Skarmory was basically unkillable. But we're on to game
there's some mind
3.
I think there was some mind games there with rapid spin versus protect on which turns it would happen.
Yeah. Even so, I don't know about letting Skarm get 3 spikes back up. You really need to maintain health on your grounded pieces that are pretty much all you had left, especially with Salamon's toxic.
Yeah, that's true.
On to game 3. It is I Love You Jesus, better known as CyberOdin, versus Cat Assailant, better known as Leru.
Or Larry now on Smogon.
Larry, yep.
We see Scum versus Pert in off the Tar Mirror. Ooh, and a Furry. That's where it kind of makes sense to go Pert off the Tarvistar if you have a Furry, I think.
Yeah, you don't want to get nailed by a Fire Blast aimed at Skarmory.
Smart HP Grass catches Swampert on the switch. Will we see a Predict here? Or just Grass? Nope, Grass is on the stay. Very good start from Odin. I'm sure he has a meta or an arrow in the back, even a DD Mence, so that's going to be huge.
And as you said it, it arrived.
Yeah,
Very heads up
that
switch
might have
back
been
to Tar.
that might have been a banned banned meta because I didn't see leftovers. Just stays in, gets the spin off. Catches
Wow.
Blissey. It might live. I don't know the roll off my head. Mustn't be good because it went Gengar. Gets the Whis, which should help Blissey check this. But yeah, Tar's done a lot of work here early.
And notably, oh my god. Imagine Fire Blast.
Still doing work.
Oh, there is no Fire Blast.
Must be. Has to be Fire Blast. Yeah, there we go.
Okay. Lured into a false sense of security or something there. Because now Skarmory is going to get 3 spikes up for free.
Ooh, this is a free banded Meteor Mash. Okay, there's a Moltres. And it missed. It would have done over half anyway. So that miss was pretty big. But there's a Starmie.
I mean, yeah, wow. The spikes are going away.
That's not a huge deal for Odin. Yeah, definitely has momentum here. Larry staying in, just playing aggressive because he knows he's behind.
Yeah, I mean, really good sequence there. CyberOdin's going to be
Still
playing
looking
around
better
Bliss.
for Odin.
And, I mean, yeah, absolutely. No spikes plus Skarmory is going to get in eventually and be able to put up some spikes and pressure the Bliss.
Yeah, that helped it. That ate it pretty well in the end.
Jolteon's back. They played the mind game around Bliss again. That doesn't look like banded damage.
It doesn't at all, no.
Yeah, it's almost certainly not. It's a Lumberry Metagross?
Maybe on this Jolt Spikes team, yeah.
Oh, I don't know about the Skarm sack.
Will we see a T-Bolt? We do. Lost his Pert, might be N Pert.
Oh, yeah?
Yep.
Oh,
Larry doesn't notice. I hate playing these games with N Pert.
Endeavor only having 8 PP is really annoying for these kind of situations.
It might be worth just going the meta if
Yeah.
Larry's just soft boiling. Or Ice Beam, yeah, try and freeze, and then you get a free hit on something else.
That is 4 Endeavors used.
Yeah, I'd be spamming Ice Beam.
Don't know about the Thunderbolt.
Well, I think Larry's happy with the HP Swampert sat, so this is just PP stalling.
Fair enough.
But definitely playing with fire here. Pump crit will kill. Doesn't go for it, just goes to the freeze. How many softballs are there left?
7, now 6. Only 2 Endeavors left.
2. Yeah. Yeah, well, I guess Perk can sweep with Hydro Pump, so only really needs the Endeavors for this. Just goes for it. Gets into Torrent range. Will we see... Yeah, okay, so Larry decides to sack Blissey. And here's the agility. So I'm assuming it's Rock Slide agility, not Boom. And that will win the game, especially with the raise. Well, we'll see. Meta can miss. Nope. Isn't Rock Slide more accurate than Meteor Mesh?
It might not have Rock Slide, it might be Boom.
Maybe not, yeah. Well.
Wow.
There we go. Ooh, all caps GG with the Metagross sweep.
Yeah.
Nice to see Jolt Spice come out with a win.
Always nice to see Jolt Spikes come out with a win, yeah. I think that rise on Blissey actually mattered. I'm not sure that unboosted Meteor Mash killed Moltres. What was it at before? Because it took a Meteor Mash before, right?
Yeah, I was doing 34. What did it come in as?
Came in at 29, so I guess it would have killed. All right.
Yeah.
The second rise only mattered for Earthquake killing Tyranitar, so you didn't need to roll on Meteor Mash hitting. But I think Earthquake into Thunderbolt would have killed either way. So.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Well, good games from all three. I believe that is 2-1 for the Scythe Lords over the Whirlands Kingdras. Or sorry. Yeah, 2-1. I did it. Side is the side with Laurel, CyberOdin, and Trixx is the Whirlands Kingdras. So it was 1-2 for the Scythe Lords, or Scythe Lords 2. Anyways, thank you everybody for joining us. Like I said, we will be uploading all of the individual matchup sets, the 3 best of 1s and the best of 3, as one video going forward, and you will see those shortly. Thank you for joining me again, Mad Dog.
No worries. It's been a pleasure.
Absolutely. And we will see you next time on more Revival Tournaments commentary.
Bye.